Okay, I'm back now. Hello again, everybody. Oh, I forgot to stop recording for a second. Oh well, I can split this up later. That's fine. Or I could just combine these both together, because the other game's pretty small, but I don't know. I'll see. I'll deal with that later. Let me do a few things for a second here. Set some things up. And then we're gonna be dealing with little ocean burbs and a cute little story. I believe this is based off of an actual book that did really well in Australia. It was pretty nice. So let me just edit things. Thank you. Let's see here. I'm just gonna add to the other stuff that we're doing Storm Boy, because I wasn't sure what I was gonna do. I had a couple things lined up. I think the official game's called Storm Boy. I just guessed. He'll probably tell me on the start screen anyways. So, Clementine Storm Boy. Yeah, it was first a book and then got turned into this. Which is essentially a visual novel, I would say. But you get to go around and do a bunch of cute mini games and stuff. I'm also going to go back to my preferred method, because hopefully it stays the same. I know it sounds weird, but I really love the separate Joy-Cons. They're probably my favorite controllers to use, because I get to move them around and stuff. I guess it's because I really like, it's the closest thing to the DS, and I used to play that a lot when I was a kid, even though I had consoles and stuff. I liked the portable systems. But okay, then. Oh, yeah, let me fully edit those things. Yeah, it is usually just called Storm Boy. Cool. It just has subtitles and stuff. Now, I'm expecting this game to either take 1 or 2 streams, maybe a little more. Might be a little less than Shantae, so we'll see. I'm just updating Discord stuff. Just so people could see on the server and stuff. Just in case. Which, by the way, I guess I haven't plugged this in a while. I do have a Discord where I personally update people when streams happening. Sometimes I talk in there, sometimes I share things. Just kind of chill and relax, you know. But yeah. Alright, let's get into this. Hopefully my Joy-Cons don't disconnect. Or I'll cry. Because I like having my hands wherever I want. I don't like always... The best way I can describe it is that when I hold a controller in a chair, sometimes it feels like my shoulders box up, but if I have Joy-Cons, I can put my hands, like, at my sides or, like, up somewhere else, so I get to stretch. I get to stretch my shoulder muscles a little more, because I have really big shoulders. Let's go to the new game. So this has been really cute from what I've seen so far. A tiny sad, but not that bad, from what I've seen. First off, we have the little ducks here. We're just a little kid running around. But this isn't... When I described it as a visual novel, I guess it's not traditionally one. Years before, when the Storm Boy's mother had died. Oh, yep. Yeah, this is heavy. I forgot about that. Duckies, yeah. He left Adeline to live like a hermit by the sea. We got little ducks and pipers and everything. It's really great. The only other man, uh, the only other man who lived anywhere near them was Fingerbone Bill, the Aboriginal. At first, Hideaway was afraid that Stormboy would get lost, so Hideaway looked for a landmark. So you kind of control the story, and even though, the problem is that you have to stop at certain points to look at the text, but very interesting, I guess. One day he found a big piece of timber lying with the driftwood on the beach. There, said Hideaway. Now you'll always have a lookout post. You'll be able to see it far up the beach, and you won't get lost. Well, that's nice. Some distance from the place where the Hideaway and the Fingerbone had built their humpies, the whole stretch of Conrog and the land around it had been turned into a sanctuary. In the early morning, the tall birds... See that? At least you could walk back. In the early morning, the tall birds stood up and clapped and cheered the rising sun. Just look at all these birds! Everywhere! I saw this and I'm like, there's so many birds in this game. Stormboy felt the excitement and wondered if it had often sat on the shore all day with his knees up and his chin cupped in his hands. Sometimes he wished he'd be born an ibis or a pelican. Valid. So we get to press A here and we get to do little mini games. Daydreams like this can last as long as you want. So you get to imagine you're an ibis or a pelican, I believe, at random. But you simply just fly around like this. It's a very pretty way to visualize the game. So if I want to, I could just be an ibis forever. So yeah, whenever they have prompts that indicate there's some sort of visual thing going on, they let you do a little game. So that's why I kind of consider this a visual novel, because, like, literally, if you take it literally, it is. It's a novel that turned into a video game, and they have parts where you read and parts where you go and do the game part, in a way. I really haven't seen a game like this. I'm pretty sure there's a couple out there, but I've never seen them before. His father's voice roused him, and he had ran down the beach to help take up a bag full of big cockles for their own tea, which are barnacles. That's just regional dialect. This is the first one I played. I didn't actually play that one first time. But all you do here is that you dig some of these. Your progress for how many you do doesn't matter, but you basically spam A where it bubbles in the sand, because, you know, it's kind of like getting real ones. So the sand texture here looks really pretty. And everything. Just really calming. I'm turning up the volume a little bit because this game's a little more quieter than all the other games I've played. Probably because it's supposed to be really calming. I just like this because there's a bunch of series of like cute little mini games. But yeah, this goes on forever. So I could literally hold down. It'll take us a while to get away from our original spot. Or, well, not forever. But it feels like forever when you go through digging them. I digged them all thinking I had to. I was like, wait a minute. No, I don't. Yeah, it's about it. We got them for the tea. I don't know what kind of tea they're making, but I guess it involves barnacles or abalone or whatever. I don't know the proper terminology. When Stormboy went walking along the beach over the sandhills, or in the sanctuary, the birds were not afraid. They knew he was a friend. Shell tea. Hello, Mrs. Penguin, said Stormboy each day. How are your bits of Thistletown today? Sometimes Storm Boy saw things that made him sad. In spite of warnings and notices, people hurt the birds. No! I remember that one morning Storm Boy found everything in uproar and confusion. He heard a faint rustling and crying, and there under the sticks of grass of the broken nest, there were 3 tiny pelicans still alive. Yeah, penguin, right? Now it makes you go slow holding the babies. Yeah. Stormboy picked them up carefully and hurried back with them. Two of the baby pelicans were fairly strong, but the third was desperately sick. It was 3 days before the baby pelicans was well enough to sit up and ask for food. And that was how Mr. Proud, Mr. Ponder, and Mr. Percival came to live with Stormboy. Greedy pelicans will just keep eating fish. So you gotta throw these pelicans their little fishes because they're growing up now and you've been feeding them for a while. So cute. So you want to fling it in the opposite direction of them because you're like throwing it to the other one. So in a way it's like inverse controls, I guess. I think. I'm always kind of confused with how this works. I think it's supposed to be the idea that you're like underhanding it or something. I want to try and feed at least one of every one. Why not just put it in instead of throwing? Yeah! I guess he's a kid. So I guess they're going for the thing that is going playful, but he could be more careful. You are right. That's something I quite wonder a lot of the time while playing this. Hey, I tried to give you fish and you denied it. Okay. Y'all enjoy. I just like all these cute animation of these pelicans. Like, wow, I need food. So cute. Also, if you do press Y, it does tell you all the controls and what to do and stuff. At last, Hideaway spoke sternly to Stormboy. Mr. Proud, Mr. Ponder, Mr. Percival will have to go back to the sanctuary where they came from. We can't afford to feed them anymore. So the kid's just a little upset because he really loves the pelicans and he like raised them. But also like very valid. Sometimes you can't do that and they need to go back to the wild eventually too, so yeah. Because they were born in the wild, I guess. Yeah. Time for respectable pelicans to get their own breakfast, Hideaway grumbled, instead of begging from their friends. As time went on, he really meant what he said. Yeah, he's so angry. Stormboy was sad, but he always knew when his father had made up his mind. Yes, Dad, he said. Hideaway sailed for 5 miles up the sanctuary before he stopped the boat. Off you go, he said. Now you'll have to look after yourselves. Yeah. Yeah. It's very strange to think about. I also really like this, how they're taking the perspective from a kid like this trying to save pelicans and stuff. Hideaway and Stormboy spent the day fishing. It was fine and sunny, but somehow it seemed cold. Yeah. Mr. Percival! Mr. Percival! Mr. Percival, come back. Or Percival, whatever. Oh, I wish I left it there longer, but yeah. Now he always comes to visit and be with him. Ever since the miracle of Mr. Percival's rescue, he had been Stormboy's favorite. Now he follows you around and stuff. You can see all the little ducks and everything. Stormboy had often had fun on the beach with Mr. Percival. Whatever. Shut up. Try swimming in different places to see what it's like underwater. So now you get to go forward and go through the sea and stuff. Percival. Got it. Thank you. God knows my sorry ass is going to be able to pronounce that stuff. Okay. Now you get to press X to swim down with the pelican. And each place is slightly different. Like, for example, this is all seaweed and stuff. I'm not sure there's exactly anything to, collect. But definitely when I look at this game, I didn't think visual novel, because when I think visual novel, I think, oh gosh, like, definitely Danganronpa. Or like a lot of, I guess, life simulator games. Where you get to do a lot more things. You have, like, branching paths or collecting things. This is mainly just, like, literally in the sense, a novel turned into a video game in the simplest kind of way. Yeah, kind of interesting. We could... I think it would be even different if we went, like, over here or something. There'll be a lot more fish. Yeah, the layout slightly changed. So yeah, they do have an actual map down here. Different fish that appear in different places and stuff. It's pretty. You can also return from the bottom like that, and that ruins immersion, but you can still do it. Now, I haven't gone through all this game, so I guess it's not exactly a blind playthrough. But, I guess I'll edit that when it comes up. But yeah. You see a lot of things with this, and look at all these beautiful fish. It's like, wow. Now, I'm going to try and find one spot where I found a bunch of colorful fish last time. There's like a huge school of them when I first dived down here. They're like purple and blue fish and everything. So pretty. Yeah, I've been planning to play this game in June, so this worked out. June or July. There's a blue one. It really is. Yeah, it really does. It feels like an actual storybook, and that's very interesting to say for a game that's, like, you know, actually based off of a book. Probably a storybook. Gosh, it looks so pretty. Those blue fish. Yeah. I don't know how the kid breathes under here, but, like, we'll ignore some things. Oh, I guess he stays under there a limited amount of time. Okay. So yeah, him and Percival just go around and have fun and stuff. There's little mallards here. Or no, they're not mallards. What am I saying? We even get to play around with this. It's a little drawing thing. Yeah, it does. It makes it kind of interesting. Of course, I can't not do this. See, now they're happy. Hold on. Yeah, you just get to draw here. That's all this thing is. This game has a lot more stiff drawing control. This is great. You must. It's on brand. Yeah. Now he's blushing. He's angry and blushing. It definitely could. I'll try my darndest. You know what? I'll do it. I want to draw some character, but this could actually work in here. I'm gonna do Nath. I'm trying to get her design up. Nath. I mean, Nath will be hard, but... why not? Some freaking cross content for OJ. And if anyone hasn't played OJ, I don't know if it's your style of thing, but you should honestly try it because most of the time it goes super cheap anyways. Or at least watch someone play OJ. Very good. I would self-plug myself, but that would be too shameless. Twice a row in a stream. See, it's perfect. Okay. Fun seeing you around, Starburst. See you later. Go like... there we go. Spitting image of Nath, isn't it? Spitting image. See, of course it's Nath. Bam. Can't even tell the difference, can you? I guess she's also in this universe, so whatever. Then... perfect. Oh, we need to complete her hairline. Whoops. My masterpiece. It's complete. Now make sure to go to my Patreon if you want to see me do more of this content. Obviously, it can never get better than this. You'll be so flabbergasted you won't know what to say about my beautiful art. Yeah, perfection. Time to go back. Oh my gosh, it's still there! I didn't realize it would still be there. Oh, I should have left Nath up there. You know what? That's fine. The story has been kind of sad. It might fit. Okay, there we go. Now I could turn off my Google. There we go. We did Nath. Whenever he threw the ball, or a smooth pebble, or a sea urchin, or an old fishing reel, Mr. Percival snapped it up and brought it back. Good. So now we get to play catch with the bird. Go into the ocean. This is like so adorable. I just want to play with this pelican forever. I've never loved a pelican more in my entire life than I have right now. Get it. No, it's right there. First of all, it's right there. Get it. Oh, that's so mean. I used to do that to my animals by accident, just put it right in front of them. Oh gosh. Oh, that would be so scary. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna update the name of the stream, by the way. There we go. There's no better name for the stream. Yep, this is the rest of the stream. Hope you guys like fetching with the pelican. I sure do. Oh. That was a fancy catch. Percival, that's adorable. Get it again. Oh, he got it somehow. All the way in the ocean. Get it. It's so far in the ocean. Oh, we'll come back. Yeah. Really though, oh my gosh. Yeah, you came back. This is the fetching endurance stream with the pelican. We decided we're not playing the rest of the game. Yeah. This is all I need in life. Oh no! I wasn't doing an endurance stream, actually. What are you talking about? Hurry up. I need to edit the title. Hold on. This is an elaborate joke. You may be asking, that isn't even a joke. What the hell are you talking about? Shut your mouth. It's fine. And you're also right. Also, this is pretty much blind from this point out, so... For this point onward, so I'm just putting it as blind. The only thing I did past here was the sled, which is here in a second. Storm Boy went swimming, or sliding down the slant hills, or playing on the sand. Mr. Percival found a good spot near the perch. They're heavily watched and waited until it was over. Can I side this? Yeah, that's the only thing I did, just writing down on cardboard. Like, look at this. Whee! Lazy like, and Mr. Percival will find you on the beach. Mission failed. We'll get him next time, folks. Yeah. Can I speed myself up? I can. Let's go maximum velocity. Oh, it goes away after a while. I can't cancel it. Okay. That looks fun sliding down on cardboard, though. I imagine if you do it for too long like this, though, you might get rug burn, though. Yes, it was earlier on in the stream. It was really good. I mean, it's my best piece of art yet. Obviously. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I'll say. It might be archived already. It might be in there. It's just a short while ago. Or maybe I'll highlight it and make it the thumbnail for YouTube. I might do that, but yeah, I did. It was good. Can we just go back around, go up? Okay, we're gonna stop sledding, because I don't want to put this kid through a bunch of freaking bushes. That's not cool. Even though I guess he can face through them. Okay, now this is a blind playthrough. One day, as Hideaway was watching them play, he had an idea. If he can bring things back to you, perhaps he can carry things away too. One day, as Hideaway was watching them play, he had an idea. If he can... Oh. Yeah. I think the kid slided there for a second, so I was confused. It was the year of the great storms. They began in May, even before the winter had started. Oh, perfect! Oh, I didn't know this was May leading up to June. That's perfect, because May just ended. In the darkness of the early morning, Stormboy suddenly woke with Hideaway's voice in his ears. It's a wreck, Hideaway said. A shipwreck on the shore! Look at them, Oh. Look at them, Stormboy yelled. We must help them. They'll be drowned. How can we help, said his father. We can't throw a line, it's too far. Stormboy gave a great shout. Mr. Percival! Mr. Percival! Is the one to do it. He can fly. Oh, what? Good boy. In a minute, we'll have another try. Oh, is this an actual game? Oh, you have to fly against the storm. What's our controls? Okay, so we just have to move. I'll do all these. I don't want to skip it. So you just don't want to have too much momentum in one area, or else you'll go off screen like that. Is it choppy for you guys, or is it fine? Hold on. Okay, cool. You've done it! You've done it! Stormboy, Hideaway, and Fingerbone shouted together as Pevsel landed on the beach. You're a good, brave, and clever pelican. That's good. Okay, it's good that everything's good, I'm just... Can I edit things right now? Hopefully it won't make too much of a disturbance. If I can do it... Ooh, that may be better. Yeah, I know. Yeah, let's just do bypass. Maybe that'll look a little better. Yeah, the black arrow looks black somehow. Next one. The poor pelican boy. I don't know why it linked that, but I guess that happened. Between them, all they slowly hauled the captain ashore and dragged him, pale and half drowned, onto the beach. Saved, he kept saying weakly. Saved by a miracle and a pelican. You're a big, wonderful bird, he said. He looked up at Hideaway. When he dies, you must send him to the museum. We'll put a label on the case. The pelican that saved 6 men's lives. Hideaway looked around quickly. He was glad Stormboy hadn't heard the captain's words. Oh, it's gonna suck when the pelican dies. Oh no. Oh, it's so pretty. For the rest of the year, everyone was happy. The storms went back to the cold south, and the sun warmed the sandhills. Spring ran over the countryside, with the new leaves and little bush buds. Does this take place in Australia? Because I feel like, well, it could have been whenever, but I don't think May is spring over there. I think it's fall. I don't know. It's weird. Before long, the open season for duck shooting came around again. Oh, I don't want to shoot a duck. From the start, Percival hated the shooters. He harried them whenever he could. Sometimes he just sat staring at them rudely until they grew impatient and chased him away. Yeah, fear. Okay, at least the pelican doesn't like him. But most of all, he flew round and round, their hiding places in wide circles like a cumbersome old aeroplane on patrol. I like the vocabulary of this game so far too. It's pretty good. Before long, ducks understood Mr. Pevsel's warnings and kept away. The shooters grew angrier and angrier. And so it went until one terrible morning in February. No! Don't you fucking dare. I don't care about my vocabulary. Don't you dare. No! Don't shoot! It's Mr. Per. His voice was drowned by the roar of the gun. Holy crap! Why is there so much bad stuff going on in this game so far? First we started off with like, oh, they had a dead mom, so they had to move here. People almost drowned. Now somebody shot a pelican. In the world, Hideaway said sadly, there will always be men who are cruel, just as there will always be men who are lazy and stupid or wise or kind. Today you've seen what cruel and stupid men can do. Yeah. And at 9 o'clock, Mr. Pevsel died. No, I don't want to be crying. I just started this game. It's only been an hour. Why? Why? Great. We have a dead pelican now. Yeah. Right? That's what I thought. Why is the pelican dead? Bro, why did this game have to get so sad? It still feels kind of wholesome, but also there's a lot of stuff going on. Mr. Percival, Stormboy whispered, you're the best friend I ever had. And always, above them, in their mind's eye, they can see the shape of 2 big wings in the storm clouds. and the flying scud, two wings of white with trailing black edges spread across the sky. For birds like Mr. Percival, do not really die. What? Wait, what? What do you mean he doesn't die? Wait, was that the whole game? That was the whole game? Oh, that's so sad. Wow, I thought that was going to be a big adventure or something. I thought the story was just ramping up. Oh! It was! I will say, though, that whole entire thing was a good experience, though, and I hate that guy who shot... Wait, what? That's the whole game? Is the whole game saying that there's some people who will shoot birds in a craze and be stupid? That's terrible to leave off on. Neither do I. Hold on, I'm gonna look something up. There's no way that's the end of the game. This was a movie? Oh. Yeah. GG. Oh, it is an Australian drama. Apparently it was a pretty good one, too. Storm Boy... game... Yeah. How long? I'm gonna look on Steam reviews. Yeah, that was like, what, 25 minutes? Yeah. Storm Boy is based on an interactive... Oh! It's based on a novel from 1964. Oh, okay. Wow. So it really is that short. You're right. Holy crap. Thank you, by the way. Okay, let's go into the next game then. I've never had One-Off Wednesday be this short, but I'll do more games. I have more. I will say, I really like the game. That was good. Let's read if there's anything about Storm Boy. When Storm Boy goes walking on the beach or over the sandhills or in sanctuary, the birds are not afraid. They know he's a friend. Okay. Oh, this is all the text in the game. The coming-of-age tale teaches a gentle lesson about morality, human cruelty, but ultimately the power of kindness and friendship. I would say that's kind of right. Colin evokes the temper beauty of the landscape with every syllable, turns the reader's mind into a canvas. I would say the writing for this game is spectacular. Even for how short it was. Colin Moulton Thiel, AC, was an Australian author and educator. He was renowned for his award-winning children's fiction, most notably in novels from Storm Boy, Bluefin, The Sun on the Zelda series, and February Dragon. Gotta say, that was pretty dark, but that was handled pretty well in a way that wasn't super heavy. Yeah, right? Watch it be like freaking 12 hours. With offices in London, Sydney, Auckland, New Holland publishers, setting the benchmark for high quality, on-trend non-fiction books across all categories, including cooking, health, natural history, gardening, sport, travel, biographies, true crime, self-help. Oh, okay. Okay, so we make a lot of coffee books. 4 hours. We could do 3 games in one stream.